We're feeding the beast. I have John with me, the YouTube star, Mr. Ramp Man. And then we're
infamous Ramp Man.
And then I got this stupid safety jug. I hate them because you get more gasoline on your hand than you do in whatever you're trying to fill.
The worst thing in existence.
You know what? I've seen this once. Hold on a second. Be right back. Nothing like prep. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, you didn't trust me when I said 1 second.
Nope.
I learned this from 6% Recycled is the YouTube channel.
6% recycled.
Yes.
That's entertaining.
You just say the hell with the safety thing and you... Here, John, you want to hold that?
Oh, sure.
And you just use a funnel and bypass the thing that gets more gas in your hand than it doesn't.
Bypass the wasteful device.
All right. Half. 3/4. Stop.
Perfect.
There you go. See? 6% recycled. Thank you for the tip. And he might be at the No Name Nationals. Last time he came with a Rambler on a Jeep Cherokee, I guess it was, frame. So he had an all-wheel drive, I don't know what it was, late 60s Rambler.
I wouldn't put a whole lot more in there.
Oh, it's thirsty. See anything coming out yet?
Not yet.
Oh, there you go. So,
Trying to give us a gas bath.
is it squirting?
Not yet. That's what I'm trying to see. Is,
That means there's nothing in there.
hold on. Slow down, Mozart.
More gas.
More gas.
More gas.
Where's the release for the choke?
At least I know where
Open
the
up
fire
the,
extinguisher is.
Open up the throttle.
I'm trying to do that. It's not opening.
Oh, that's something else that the last owner did. Hold on a second.
That's a cluster, I guess. What is that thing? Okay, there's the shaft. But the shaft is like... Okay, there's open.
Did he do anything funny or
Alright, we're getting...
nothing?
Not much. We're not getting much of nothing.
Well, I know we got some now because I just saw it come out up here.
Yeah. Alright.
So the fuel pump's not
It's
working?
leaking. No, it's draining is what's going on. It's this side over here is pouring fuel in. This could get exciting.
So the needle's stuck.
Well, no, because the needle doesn't have any fuel coming in. You've overfilled the bowl. That's what's going on. So
Oh.
it's coming out the thing.
Then we know we got enough.
All right, we definitely have enough. All right,
Okay,
so there's that.
So, and you wired a hot wire.
I wired a hot wire to the plus. On the
Okay,
coil.
I'm going to take the gasoline away from the battery so we don't have any
And the
spark.
fire extinguisher is where?
Inside the vehicle.
Okay,
we
I'm
need
going to
to
hook up the
grab that.
battery and smell for smoke.
Okay, I will bring the camera to see if we have any spark inside the vehicle.
Okay, come on out.
You already connected it?
Well, no, but you got to hear the stupid stuff we say.
I thought everything you said was stupid.
Watch it. Okay, so I'm shoving the wire here, hooking it on the positive.
Yep.
It says use resistor. I used the thinnest wire I could find. That's resistor enough. But it doesn't have points. It has a
Yeah.
thing. and
Understand.
I think that they go full power. So I'm getting ready to hook up the positive or the negative. And just take a quick whiff inside and smell if it's smelling smoke. Because I did see some melted wire. Nothing glowing?
Nope, I don't see anything sparky.
No smoke?
Nope, all I smell is gas.
Okay, come out. So,
Maybe I should have grabbed the fire extinguisher while I was in there.
okay,
That would be good.
I'm ready to hit this crank.
1 second.
Oh wow, this isn't even tight.
Haha.
Half inch? Yeah, you have there.
Just be careful where you ground it against.
Just make sure I don't touch it because it's the hot side. But I'm too lazy to disconnect the battery.
Yeah, please don't electrocute
You know what,
yourself. I don't
maybe
want to do first aid.
Maybe I'll disconnect the battery. Whoops.
Just because I'm trained doesn't mean I want to use it.
Turn for what?
First aid.
Oh.
It could be more than first aid at this point.
Yeah, that could be EMT.
Yeah. 911.
not BLS.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, because I don't think you can
We're in
restart.
Walter's garage again.
I don't think you can restart a heart with a 12-volt battery.
No, I don't have an AED on me.
Okay, so that
No,
was
but we got a
another thing.
coil and a distributor. We can make this work.
So that would have not worked out too well as having the
Well, it just would have been exciting.
cable, not cabling. Okay, now we don't know if the starter's hooked up. We're gonna find out.
Okay.
You want to work the throttle?
Things are jumping.
What was that?
Oh, that was
Oh, it's the gasket for the distributor. I mean, for the carburetor.
Okay, we'll fling this over here. Our fling pile. Whatever fling.
All right.
I heard something.
I heard.
You got accelerator pumpage?
No, the accelerator pump is dead. Now, it's pretty dead. It's
Here.
pee-peeing, but it's not doing
You're
much.
Mr. Carburetor. Just trickle that in there. That's
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that sounds healthy.
All right.
Come on.
Because if we can get fuel up to it, this is encouraging, Walter. I didn't think this beast would light up.
Kind of is not quite lighting up.
It's thinking about it.
He's thinking about it.
It's not angry.
Yep.
You want the here's the fuel line.
And we're moving. Here's the other problem we have to work with on. Here, guys.
Just run it underneath there. Run it underneath.
That has no brakes. It's a bucket of brakes.
Run it underneath there.
Okay. Oh, point to Anna to show the flared brake line that the guy did.
Yeah, that's what he views as a flare. I would say that there's barely a cusp there.
Oh, Anna, can you hand me a screwdriver because this has a safety baffle where you can't put a fuel line in there.
Oh, lovely.
Because that would be way too convenient.
We don't need no stinking safety.
I'm hearing.
We have a safety. It's called a fire extinguisher.
I'm hearing. I think it's expansion and contraction.
Oh, the header?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
What the hell is this thing? It doesn't look right. I don't want to get canceled. I didn't make
good
that.
point. Good point. All right, now.
Do I need to edit that out or put a blur on
No,
it?
just don't worry about it. They pull it out of the fuel tank, whatever that was.
Yep.
There's a filter.
I already juiced it before.
You juice it?
Yeah. I mean, you can hit it again. There's nothing leaking out of it yet. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bombs away.
Throwing stuff at me.
Sorry.
Battery terminal covers.
It's okay. And John, don't be shy with the gas. You filming or you never stopped?
I never
don't.
stopped.
Okay. Ah.
Braver than I am.
Remind me of the first year of the No Name Nationals with Jason from
Yeah, I
Indirect
think
Connection.
I saw that. Was that where they were running it with the squirt
I was
bottle?
running with the squirt bottle and the breeze came by and I accidentally kind of sprayed his face.
Here, what do you want me to hold?
But he still talks to me, so. I mean, so I guess it wasn't too bad. And then we had Bear Rose Garage working the ignition and he ended up zapping himself a couple of times. But we got that Barracuda running. It was a 65 Barracuda from
All right, good.
Cement Surfer.
Are you going to mention all of your YouTube friends in one video? Is that how
Yes.
you're
Well,
going
Of
to
course.
it's a No Name National thing. You know what? I got a small funnel. Let me run in and get the small funnel and we can fill this up with the small. No, will this fit in there? Not tight enough.
I don't think that's your issue. I think your fuel pump's bad. I would have thought the fuel pump would have gotten some prime by now,
Up to the fuel pump.
or up to the clear glass.
Well, it's not going to go to the clear glass because it's uphill.
It will if we hold it high enough. It will.
Oh, it's leaking through there.
Leaking where?
Oh,
Leaking
fuel
out of the fuel
filters.
filter.
Yeah, so that's
It's
what I was
cracked.
thinking. Okay, so
Okay.
But the good news is it's getting up there now.
Yeah, let me find. You might have to turn the camera off. I'm going to find a fuel filter. I'll be right back, but it might take a little longer to find.
Okay.
I mean, it won't take
Hold
longer.
it down here, and that way it shouldn't continue to come out of there.
Yes. Cue strategic editing.
Okay, try it.
Well-
It's clearly not getting fuel because it's got spark.
Well, I think you got plenty of fuel. I've been dumping so much in there. It should run a little longer than that.
I don't disagree with that.
And
But who knows what else has been done to this engine? I think there's dirt in the carburetor, and it's only running off of what you're pouring down there.
And I'm wondering if the guy put an early firing order on a late firing order engine.
It sounds like it's
Well,
running.
it's not popping.
It's hitting on all of them. Yeah, it's not popping. It was hydraulicing when you advanced it too far.
No, it's hydraulic when I put too much go-go juice in there.
No, I don't think that was the.
It was
no,
bumping timing.
It was trying to fire going down the hole.
That's not bumping timing.
Yeah, sorry, not hydraulicing.
Well, what do you think? Get myself an ancient Chinese rebuild kit?
I would just blow all the passages out of it and put it back together and see if it'll light.
Okay.
Quick intermission from trying to start the Mustang. Chaos break.
Hi, Violet. Hi. Buckley.
Okay, so
When you
it
let
seems
off.
when you let off there, it seems to be cutting the ignition. So is that also powering the distributor? We got.
But we bypassed it.
We should have bypassed that. So what is going on? Is there a 12-volt signal that has to go to the thingy in there?
I wonder what
there
that
is.
flipping noise is.
It's the headers. So I'm guessing. You don't need to worry about that just yet.
Yeah, look
It's
at
not
that.
good, but yes. But my guess is, because of the way it's behaving, as soon as you stop that, it's cutting off the ignition. So we got to get, it might be, you want to try and put this back
Oh, wait a
on?
minute. Let's see here. Well, it's still.
But there's power to that device that's in here. There's the SCR or whatever it is.
Which side here? One of these says I on it, and one has an S on it.
It doesn't
So this-
matter. My
no,
point,
I can put this hot wire there.
my point is,
Oh.
this, one of these goes to the distributor, and the distributor has a need for, I think, power and a ground, because it's got that device in it. And because when it cranks, we got ignition. When you stop cranking, we got no ignition. So which leads me to believe that this is putting power to the coil, but we're not getting to the trigger, right? So we got to put some voltage somehow to the trigger, and I don't know how this thing is wired. This has
But-
two wires to it. One's red and one's yellow. But I think that's what's going on here. Do we know this? This thing is a what was the brand?
Crane.
And that was the cam. Was this Crane also?
Crane. Yeah.
Okay. It's a Crane. It's like the ignition module that goes in a GMHEI.
Yeah.
I think. And so this has got power going back to here. This goes inside, and no, or does it? It goes over here somewhere. We got red. It goes down into the engine, or into the chassis, into the body. And this is, so when we got power 12 to there, this is negative. My guess is we don't have 12 volts to this thing. But I don't know. I don't know how that thing is supposed to be wired.
Let's open it up. and
So
see
let's
what
go-
color wires are coming out of it.
Yeah, let's go do that, and then look up, see if we can find the
Disconnect the battery while we're at it.
manual for that thing online, or if we can find some wiring diagram for it.
Okay, it's going to take a while. Wiring sucks.
Wiring sucks.
Crane. We got to look up. The 10th time at the first start. Ready?
Yep.
There you go.
Whoa, what's smoking?
That's just
It hasn't
Keep
run
cleaning.
in 30 years. That's got a juicy cam in it, buddy.
It's too much cam, huh?
There's something in there.
Shit.
that's gonna be fun.
Now I got
Rowdy.
Now I got to pull the cam
It's
out.
a little rowdy.
That's the horse I rode.
That's what we
A
got
couple
going
weeks
on there.
ago.
We got a rowdy motor.
So it's not going to be very good for driving around the street.
Oh, I think it will.
Oh, it'll be
Keep your foot in it.
fine.
And you keep it running at about 6,000. Maybe that is
Oh,
it.
There you go, the smoke detector.
There you go. There you go. Now we know we got fire. All right.
So, a lot
I
of cam.
consider that
It's
successful.
open. I've
So
got to
I should-
open up the back.
So if I pull off the intake,
Yep. Howdy.
well, we got yeah, there you go, John, the YouTube,
YouTube
star that set off all the smoke
that nobody
detectors.
ever heard of.
Mister, we call him Ramp Man.
Ramp man.
Okay, thanks a bunch. We're gonna have to do something about these alarms.
And that, as they say, is that.
That's it. Okay, thank you for watching. All right, firing it. Okay, what are you talking about?
Right.
We're gonna look for see if we're having oil in the top end.
Because
And what best way to do that is, well, since the guy didn't have valve cover bolts on it,
yeah.
we're just gonna see if it goes flying.
yeah.
The oil.
So
And-
far, we have not seen any indication of mechanical competence with the previous illegitimate children of the illegitimate children that owned this before us. All right, we're gonna
right.
set the fire alarm off again.
Yep. Ready?
Here we go.
Whoops. Okay, ready?
Well, maybe. Yeah, we're getting oil. That's enough. You got oil and you got valve train motion.
Yes.
So,
And a shower.
well, you know, we're running it without a valve cover. You should get a shower.
And it was probably running a little rough because we were
we
missing
missing one
one.
cylinder.
Well, I
Maybe
had to-
maybe that mechanical aptitude thing doesn't fall
no,
very
I
far.
figured I just wanted to see the oil. It didn't matter if one cylinder wasn't firing.
Maybe we should go back to school.
No.
Anyway, well
You
that
should
was
set
fun.
a better example.
We put it back on. We got the fuel pump is fuel pumping. We got sparking from the spark ignition. We got all kinds of good stuff.
The only problem with the fuel pump is the inlet's 3/8 of an inch and the outlet is 5/16. And you know, 351 Windsor might not like a 5/16 line, but I don't know how to adapt it up coming out of the fuel pump. I mean,
There may be a way to adapt it. With
but if it's
some
already
kind of-
if it's already choked out coming out of the fuel pump,
yeah, but
it's
again,
not
if
gonna
it's a
matter.
small distance, it's not going to hurt you near as bad if it's like a long pipe.
Okay, so
So if you get an adapter that comes right out of it and then you go right to 3/8, you'll probably be okay. I just haven't seen anything like that where you take a 5/16 flare, inverted flare, and then come out to a 3/8 inverted flare. But
maybe
again,
I can make a short piece of rubber there
well,
and
you
just
could
get
do
the
that too,
get the barbed fitting.
yeah, that's kind of
And
a
then-
cheesy way to do that. I'd prefer hard. If you're going to do that, I'd rather hard line on something like that. But
This is a meeting of the minds here. So
yeah, you're getting a scary look into the inner workings of our brains.
okay, well, thanks for watching. We got a little bit of a mess to clean up, but we got oil coming to the top end.
You got oil coming to the top end. You got
John
an
did
engine
a
that
quick
runs.
rebuild on the Fuel Force
The carbonator.
carbonator. Fuel
Yes,
Force.
Nothing but the name brand stuff
It's
for this.
basically it's a Edelbrock that somebody ground off the numbers on, so you can't tell what the hell it was.
And rebranded it
Yes. Well,
because it's higher performance now.
Well, we got one
It's
thing
got
going.
proprietary magic in it.
Now we don't know about the automatic transmission, and the cam is so rowdy it probably isn't too good with an automatic transmission.
Oh, come
maybe.
on. Let us have fun.
Maybe, we don't know that.
It's
yet.
very choppy.
It's rowdy. It feels like it sounds like it has it wants the giddy of. And based on the fact that it's got an aluminum dual plane big manifold, it's got the bigger carburetor on it. Somebody probably was, halfway through a hot rod job when they ran out of time or money or talent or whatever.
Well, like I said, I hope the person that built the engine wasn't the same person that put it in.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, that's very true.
Okay, thanks for watching, everybody.
Blu-Grit Garage out.
Oh, yeah.